up, everybody? I got Chroma with me today. This is a gecko that you always see on the holding screen. He's gonna give a good jump for us right now. Hold on. Come on, do it, bud. Go for it. You gonna do it? Maybe not. So, here we are. XM2 Wireless finally came out. That's pretty fun. Yeah. So, how's everybody doing? I got the XM2w 4K in the mail yesterday. I've been using it quite a bit. Feels really good. I'm gonna be putting it through a little bit more performance testing today. But man, they are really cool about how they handled it. I mean, the initial pre-order situation was really pretty dang unfortunate. Could have been handled better for sure, but they definitely more than made up for it. And I'll show like a little bit of a unboxing. Of course, I already unboxed it since I've been using it, but I put it back in the box so I can show y'all kind of what it looks like in the packaging and everything. It's pretty cool. They really went all out with this thing, and they're great about everything they make. They always make everything really top of the line, Endgame gear, and they really like kind of put all the bells and whistles in for this thing. So I don't know what he's doing right now, but very impressed, very impressed with this thing. Even the packaging, you'll see the packaging is kind of crazy what they decided to do with this thing. Yeah, let me get this guy. He looks like he's fine. Let's see here. How you doing, buddy? I think he's a little stressed out. I'm gonna put him back in his enclosure real quick. Say bye. Geckos come out naturally in the evenings, so this is basically morning for him right now. So he's just waking up. So a giant basically just kind of walked into his room and pulled him out of his house. So he's not super happy about that, but yeah. All right, let me do a quick kind of an unboxing kind of thing, just kind of go over what we got here, my first impressions of it so far. Then we'll get into Overwatch and play some rounds here. All right. All right, here we go. So this is the packaging that they sent it in. All they've got is just a little bit of, like when it came, there was like a little paper wrap here that just had the product information and all that, but this is what it comes in. It comes in a custom made carrying case, and it's custom molded to the dongle and the mouse and even the cable. There it is. The cable I've already got out over here, but I mean, that's kind of crazy. Like normally, I mean, if you were just to get like a cheapo generic carrying case for something like this, that'd be like what, $10 or so. But I mean, dude, not only is it's a decent carrying case, it's got a little bit of flex to it, but I mean, it's custom molded to everything that comes with it. That's kind of crazy, honestly. They really they really went all in with this thing, not just with the mouse itself, but even the packaging. That's pretty cool stuff, and that's Endgame gear for you. They go all out with all their stuff. But here's a mouse. It is, if you've used the XM2w, it is pretty much the same in terms of how it feels overall. I do think the scroll wheel is just about the same in terms of the tensioning. That was one complaint I had about the XM2 8K. It felt just kind of loose on at least my unit. I don't know if it's all the units, but with mine it was kind of loose. This one is very well tensioned, very well defined steps. This actually feels better than the wired 8K. Clicks are pretty much the same. No difference there that I can feel. It's still using those KLGX switches in here for mouse 1 and mouse 2. Those feel still awesome. Same amount of side play that I got on the 8K. So it's, whoa, there we go. So it's there. I personally don't notice it when I'm using it. It feels really good. Side buttons are the same. Now I've been saving these skates for a rainy day. These are those plastics mouse skates from TJ Exclusives. I've already been like breaking these in. They feel pretty cool. I'm not sure exactly how I feel about them yet. I've been using it on the Ponage, the Ultra Glide here, and yeah, I'm gonna give it a little bit more time before I give like a proper opinion on it. But yeah, it comes with the same skates that the 8K has. White PTFE, nothing honestly, in my opinion, like to write home about. They're not bad by any means, but just kind of like your generic white PTFE skates. Work perfectly fine for 90% of people, unless you have like a really specific taste in what type of skates you want to use. Most people aren't going to really want to swap these out. And you get an extra set of them too. It comes with the smaller footprint out of the box, and it comes with these larger footprint skates in addition to. So you get some good options there. This is the 4K dongle. Now, a couple things about this that you can tell they put some thought into it. Where the USB cable connects here, that space is pretty generous. And if you look at a lot of other manufacturers like Razer, pretty much everybody, this space here is very tight. So if you are using a USB-C cable that has kind of a bigger hub around the plug-in section, it won't fit. And I've run into that problem quite a few times where I go to plug something in, both in a mouse and sometimes in the dongles, and it won't fit because the plastic hub around the connector part is too wide. It just straight up won't fit. So that's kind of cool. and they made it sideways. A lot of the time you'll see if it's a long dongle like this, the plugin will be here, but instead they put it here, and what that means is when it's on your desk, I mean, it's not like a huge deal, but at least there's less of it coming forward. Like normally, you'd have something like this. That's a little bit more annoying than having something further up on the edge of your desk like that. So it's like little things like that I can tell like they put a lot of thought into making this thing. The other thing is, and this is the same with the XM2w as well as the OP1w. The cable that comes with it has an angled hub, so comes out straight like this and then up at an angle. So even if you needed to use it while it's charging, it's got an upwards angle there, so it'll help to minimize the drag there. Just like, yeah, I love giving them, I love giving Endgame Gear a hard time about the whole pre-order situation, but when they make something, like they do it right, and it's hard to stay angry at someone. And they gave out those vouchers. I got this one. I had put in my pre-order, and I never canceled my pre-order. I left it available. I left it active, and yeah, everyone that kept it active, they got vouchers for these, and that's really cool. They're really in an era where there are a lot of companies that are reaming people left and right for money, selling the 4K and 8K dongles separately or adding them in for like an exorbitant amount of money. Like this is the Death Adder. This is the soft touch one with the better coating, and this is incredible, but they force you to get it with the 8K dongle. You don't have a choice, and they jack the price up by quite a big margin when they do that. And you may not even want 8K. Like that might not even be something that is up your alley, but they make you get it. If you want to get that improved coating, they're trying to make their money back by forcing you to buy that dongle that you may or may not want. But this is $120, everything included, with the 4K dongle and the carrying case. And like something like this that's custom molded to not only the mouse but like the dongle. I mean, a typical, like a generic crappy, like no molding at all carrying case for a mouse, you'd pay like $5 to $10. But they're giving all this as a package, and it's only like $120. That's pretty crazy for the quality that you're getting here, and just the features and everything that's included. $120 is beyond a fair asking price, and that's in an ocean of other companies asking for a ton of money for their mice that don't have as much quality going on here. So yeah, Endgame Gear definitely stepped up. Well, maybe not stepped up their game, but maintained their game, I'll say, with bringing this thing out. I forgot how much I missed this shape. The ones that I usually end up coming back to when I'm doing testing, the Death Adder shape I always end up coming back to. The Viper Mini, which is nowhere right now. It's another way Raze is trying to get a lot of money off y'all, off of us, really. And the XM2. These are the shapes that I always come back to, and man, it feels so good to have an XM2 in wireless with all of the current best components, the switches, the sensor, everything. The WE is perfectly good. You could say like, oh, it's a 3370 sensor in its previous generation, but even then, that thing was performing in the same range as a lot of the mice that are out right now. Yeah, man, it is hard to argue with what Endgame Gear is doing. They're doing real good stuff, and they are definitely not anti-consumer. I can say that much with everything that's going on here, with what they're putting out. Yeah, like this is really good. I like this thing. I'm gonna put a little bit more time in to getting this tested. I'll kind of give a subjective feel on how it feels once I get in game. But yeah, I mean, first impressions, everything I was hoping for. Everything I was hoping for in the mouse itself, and then a little bit better just with everything, including the 4K dongle that's included, and the custom carrying case too. I mean, I don't know if I'm ever going to use this thing. Like, I'm not exactly traveling with this guy, but I don't know. Maybe if you're someone who does LANs or something, I mean, that's kind of nice if you're going out to tournaments or whatever. Bring your mouse with you, keep it safe. But yeah. All right, I'm gonna jump in game here and let's get some rounds in. I'm gonna do a little bit of Ramatra, probably some Cassidy, and maybe some Ana. Get some time in here.
Surrender to my will. I'm on fire. Well, you know what.
Okay, there we go.
Their victory is slipping through their fingers.
There we go.
Let us proceed. Good up here. Watch out! I'm standing up. Viable progress. Your team has taken the lead.
We're pulling ahead. Round of
A sniper is there, hostile in view.
Eddie here.
You are safe with me.
Over here. What he wants to witness.
Oof. That's rough.
Now do you see your error?
Okay, pull back.
Hostiles approach.
very responsive. Clicks feel good. No complaints. Coding feels good. One thing to note though is the coding is different between the different colors. So if you get the frost, like the transparent ones, it does feel slightly different. It's not enough to make like a huge difference, but it is a very minor something to just keep in mind. Oh. Oh, are you guys not getting any sound?
I will break before I
Personne n'échappe à mon regard. Personne n'échappe à mon regard.
Is any of the game audio coming through? 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 Oh, okay, cool. Is any of the game audio coming through? Oh, okay, cool. Is any of the game audio? This one's close. Oh, okay, cool. This one's close. Oh, okay. This one's close. Oh, okay. Oh. 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 Got the audio playing back in my ear. There we go. Let's see. Hey, wondering what would you recommend for a player that plays League of Legends, OP18K, or the XM2w? You know, that one is a little bit more just kind of whatever you prefer. If you're talking about those specifically, it just depends on if you like wires. OP18K, you will be saving money by getting a wired one, and honestly, for something like League of Legends, fast flicks and accuracy isn't quite as important as in something like Counter-Strike or Overwatch, Valorant, that sort of thing. So really, either of them. What I would say is, are there any other games that you would want to play? And like what do you need? I mean, you could even get the XM2w, and that would be the same price as the OP18K,
Trusted explorers, it's time to get to work.
and it would serve you, in my opinion, it would serve you just as well between for a game like League of Legends. What I would say is,
Rovers.
oh, let me see. Let me super light 2 right now.
Boundless.
Okay. Yeah,
Will be rewarded.
yeah, I mean, I think the more important thing is your hand dimensions, and what kind of grip you have more than the other stuff. Because the XM is definitely a bigger mouse. It is not small. So if you have trouble with oh boy, that was a lot. If you have trouble with mouse being too large, then yeah, the OP1 is a great mouse just because it's a generally safe shape. Even though it's a little bit smaller, a lot of people, even with larger hands, end up like using the OP1 just because it's very inoffensive. Like it's not doing a whole lot that's gonna make most people have trouble using it, if that makes sense. Whereas the XM2 is it's got very aggressive side curves on the side that will make it not like the best option for some people. But yeah, in terms of the wires, I wouldn't worry too much about that either. Like in your case, if it doesn't bother you, what are your hand dimensions? Because for me, my hands are 17.5 long by 11.5 wide, so kind of shorter but wide hands, if that makes sense. And I can use both of them perfectly well, although I do prefer the XM just because the width of it, it just feels a little bit more steady in my hand compared to the OP1. I do love the OP1 too. Like, there's not one that I would say, oh, I can't use the OP1 or whatever. I like the XM2 more. I just feel a little bit more like locked in with it. But I can use them both. So I would say like you could probably use either really. If you've got particularly small hands, get the OP1. If you've got particularly large or medium-sized hands, just grab the XM2. Both of them will serve you well.
Over here.
One of our enemies is being
I'm coming in hot.
Okay, that sounds like a more, some people will call that like a relaxed claw. Yeah, OP1 would be good. Yeah, if I had to give you like one specific recommendation, yeah, I would just say get the OP1. Safe shape, super high quality mouse. You won't regret getting it. Whoa, that was a lot. But yeah, thanks for dropping by too. Appreciate you stopping by. Yeah, if you're using the super light, tell me, how does that feel in your hand? Like, does that feel like a little bit too much, or like you wouldn't mind it being a little bit smaller? Because the OP1 is much more similar to the getting distracted by this stinging Genji. The OP1 is, the shape is a lot more similar to the Super Light compared to the XM. The XM is a very particular and unique shape. Oh, that was terrible. So I do think that you would probably have a little bit less of a learning curve with the shape, as well as just it being like a generally safe recommendation. Where are they? Ah. Oh, that was a good sleep. Yep, I would get the OP one. That's what I would say. That would probably be the closest if you specifically want an in-game mouse. OP one. There are other mice that are closer, for sure, to the Super Light, but yeah, I'm just kind of throwing it at this point. But yeah, if you're specifically looking at an endgame gear mouse, the OP1 is what I would probably suggest if your hands are slightly on the smaller side. That's my recommendation anyway. I have my hands are weird. My hand length is small, falls in that category, but my width is really wide. So it kind of so it's kind of funny how it works out. The some mouse recommendations don't work for me that you would think would based on length or width. So I've had to kind of figure out what works best for me. And everyone's hands are very different. Even the way your fingers are angled, all that stuff. There's no one specific recommendation that's always going to be best for everyone, even based on certain hand measurements. And that's where that's when being able to go to a place like Best Buy and just grabbing some mice can help, because you're not punching me off the side, punk. This is, Rebecca, this is Overwatch 2. It's like a team-based, hero-based, first-person shooter. But then there's characters like this guy where you're not really shooting a gun so much as you are just kind of... Uh-oh. Get back here. Nah, well. But yeah. Motion latency. Now, I don't have latency testing equipment here, but I do have access to other people's testing. People that I hold high regard, trust their opinions. And from what they find on the OP1, which has all the same internals and implementation as the XM2 8K, it's pretty much essentially perfect. There's nothing that really beats them right now. There's the Razer Viper V3 Pro, sorry, is up at the top of the pack as well. But overall, in just raw stats, in terms of latency, click latency, sensor latency, all that stuff, the OP1 is really at the top. The 8K, I mean. So OP1 8K and the get out of here. OP1 8K and the XM2 8K, just objectively the best performing. That doesn't make them the best mouse for any one person. It just means that the latency is at the lowest. And the other thing to consider is that we're talking like there's such small amounts of time differences now. We've kind of reached the point where the differences are very, very much a matter of diminishing returns. And there are, on paper, objective benefits to one or the other, but, you know, it's not going to make... Honestly, the number of times that you're going to get in a game, you're going to be playing against someone, and you're going to say, oh man, if I had 8,000 hertz, I would have won that, you know, team fight. Like, no, that's going to happen in 1% of your matches ever. So, it is objectively, on paper, better. But, I mean, yeah, like, is it really going to make a difference is the question. Not only that, to utilize the 8K, you have to have an optimized system. So, top-of-the-line CPU, good monitor. You'd want to have at least 240 hertz for the refresh rate. So, there's a lot of moving parts to even make 8,000 hertz worth it. But, yeah, even their, the OP1 has wired versions that are not 8K. They've got RGB, and they've also just got regular OP1s that are wired that you may want to look into as well. You'd be saving money, and if you don't have like a fully optimized system, you will probably be just as good using that as you would using anything else, frankly. Zowie EC2. Oh, okay, I gotcha. Yeah, if you're not a fan of Ergo, I can get that. Yeah, the XM2 is good. OP1's good. Apparently, Endgame Gear's working on a cooking up a Ergo mouse at some point. I have no idea how long that's going to take, but they have talked about it in their Discord that they're making one. But yeah, I mean, practically speaking, if we're being real, mice that are well implemented, we've had quote unquote perfect sensors and perfect mice for a while now. It's more about how well they're implemented by the company that makes them. And Endgame Gear is one of the companies that really, like, everything they put out, they make it like the best they can, which is why it took 2 years for this mouse to come out. But yeah, so not even low key. It's probably the best mouse out right now. Yeah. But that doesn't make it the best for any one person, because you've also got to ask. Get out of here. Oh boy. No. More than that, I would ask about the shape. Like, there's a shape and the size, as well as the feature set, work for you. Like, for me, I just hate wires. I like to keep my layout. I try and keep it a little bit zen, not too much crap everywhere. So, punk. So, wireless just kind of helps me not freak out with OCD. Get back here, punk. And the same goes with the XM2 8K, the wired. It's essentially perfect. At least right now, there's really nothing that beats it. Eventually, something's going to come along that beats it. But, dude, it doesn't. At this point, any improvements are going to be a matter of such tiny fractions like such a small percentage of actual improvement that it really doesn't make much of a difference, practically speaking. Get back here. Never mind.
Oh, come on, we let them take the robot.
But yeah, I mean, if you're saying you want something with more curves on it, the XM2 has very aggressive side curves, so that might be more what you're looking for. I don't think you'll be disappointed with either one, but yeah.
Enemy located.
Over here.
The barricade moving along. Over there.
We have taken the lead.
Oh, that's interesting. GX speed on 2 mouse and 1. I mean, you could put it on both. Like, you don't have to pick one or the other to do the GX speed mode for the SPDT. You don't have to pick one or the other. You can do both. Wait, is this a new skin? I don't think I've seen that skin.
Jake, I tire of these games. Together, we are unstoppable.
Yeah, OP14K is going to be pretty good.
I am here to support. Over there. My fuse is lit.
Better. Thank you.
Hold the robot.
I'm so distracted. I'm trying to reach out and play.
Enemy marked.
You can choose a pulling rate on the mouse, yes.
Dragon consume you.
You can reduce it if you want.
We stand united. I will give you shelter. The flames of liberation hostile in view.
You can't hide.
Efforts will be
Let me see. Yeah, I haven't had the guts to try changing the X and Y axis. I just like the consistency. I don't like to goop with that too much. Especially when you're like spending a bunch of time learning how to use something. You don't want to like goof up your muscle memory and everything. But I mean, yeah, I can see how that'd be fun for sure.
hostiles approach.
It's not necessarily too much. It's just that to like really take advantage of AK, you have to have like a really optimized system as well as a high polling, sorry, not high polling rate, a high refresh rate monitor. That's all I'm saying. But you can just get the AK and run it at 4K. You'd be saving money over and time over waiting for the wireless. Oh, it did drop. So this just, you know, you've got options, definitely for sure. Whoa. I built my computer myself. So, all the components, everything, I handpicked and put it all together. Oh dang. Oh dang, okay. Oh, crud. How's the game still going?
A better world is
Uh-oh.
We can't let them keep going.
Yeah, OP1 4K wireless. That's probably gonna be out within the next couple months, just based on how they're talking about it. Yeah, I mean, you'll be saving money getting the wired, but if wireless means anything to you, then waiting for the OP1 4K could also be worth it if you're not like in a big rush. Like if you're super light, if that's working for you, just, you know, won't hurt to just wait. Yeah. Haven't played Sigma in a while.
Why ask questions when you can just obey?
Maybe one day we go on missions in Hawaii.
Gravity of this situation.
Oh, for Christmas. Yeah, dude, if that's what it is,
Timescales?
bro, just wait for the OP1 4K to come out. As for that, man,
How far are we
you won't have to worry about the wire,
times it hertz?
and you get like a stinking bomb mouse. It's gonna last you forever too. The nice thing about Endgame gear is like everything they make is like top quality. So it's not like, you know, some other companies where you have to worry about thank you. Like, is it even gonna last? You know what I mean? Oh boy.
the barrier cannot withstand much more. My barrier is gone. An enemy appeared. The barrier is weakened. Enemy here. A threat emerges. Thank you.
That sucked.
Barrier is nearly spent. Withdrawing the barrier.
Oh boy. Oh.
Barrier is splintering.
Yeah, man. Thanks for coming by. Appreciate it.
My reign resumes. The enemy outnumbers us.
The battle ignites me.
Barrier initialized. My barrier is gone.
Let the Kitsune guide you.
Barrier has been overwhelmed.
Yeah, back to Old Faithful. Old reliable Ram.
We will have peace at any cost. We cannot fail when we strive together. Put them in the ground.
Enemy here.
12 years. Shoot, man.
I think we're outnumbered.
That's pretty good.
They are moving.
Thanks everybody who's here. I appreciate that. How's everybody doing?
Take everything from them.
Oh boy.
I must recharge.
I'm with you. The Kitsune is ready to be unleashed.
Cost you everything.
Let the Kitsune guide you.
One thing I'm not used to is like talking and streaming like this and trying to play. Oh no.
Now do you see your error? Thank you. Put them in the ground. We will shield you for now. Their confidence will be their undoing. I will give you take everything from them. Hostiles approach.
That was a good pun, May. We're all proud of you.
Put them in the ground. Hostile in view.
Over here.
I will tear victory from your grasp.
Surrender to my will. Defeat. Play of the game.
Let's get on to some DPS here. Practice clicking some hits.
Someone needs to fill this saddle. Hey,
Anna checking in.
next round's on me. How's it going?
Sniper!
Come on, Cole. Try a little harder.
Your end is within my reach.
There we go.
Now travel. Prepare to attack. Select your hero.
All right. I want to play Genji, but I feel like that's not a good way to test out the the mouse. Yeah, I'll get a few rounds of cast in before
Someone needs to fill
before
this
doing
saddle.
some Genji.
Where's my assistance? Please inform me.
Hey,
Supplying damaging.
how's it going?
Take care of each other out there.
Hey. After you.
So, here's the plan. Do what I do, listen to what I say, and don't screw this up.
I hear you.
Greetings. Right there. Hello there.
Hello.
I need help.
4, 3, 2, 1. Attack.
All right.
Capture objective.
Hello. Hello. Ciao.
Almost.
Goodbye.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Since you're here, thank you.
Oh boy. Ah, very dead. Okay, I'm doing pretty good with the damage at least.
Spotted an enemy.
Climbing the objective.
Get her, Mercy. Yeah. Nice job, y'all.
Hello. Greetings.
Hey there. I'm on the objective. You should swing by too. I'm really feeling that.
Whoa.
Firing out.
Thank you, guys.
Escorting the payload.
How is one thing with how light the clicks are. Every now and then I'll get like too tense and I'll accidentally click.
Where there's smoke, there's fire.
Oh boy, I'm dead. Never mind. They're dead.
How's it going?
Let's get these bozos.
Oh, Reinhardt. Okay. Aww.
Hey there.
You got no chill.
Thanks. Put it on my tab. Hello. How you
Oh boy. Nope. Time to leave. Shoot. Hey, there we go. Speed boost makes a big difference.
My ultimate is almost ready.
Oh. Thank you. One thing to keep in mind is even if the shield is up, it does so much damage, you may as well just pump it into the shield.
Pick up your feet, you drunk.
Let's take the high ground.
And now let's get the payload back on track. Danke. Thank you. Hello. Hi.
Aw, punk.
ازيك؟ Listen to your mommy.
Affirmative.
تمام.
White salmon.
Bit early. Just off the
I guess we're
bus.
just hanging out, huh? I mean, honestly, I'm alright with this.
How's it going?
ازيك؟ You need to learn
So, how's it going? Wonder how long this is gonna go.
the desert. Everyone used to live for 3 years.
Hey there.
In the desert, the cheetah lived for 3 years.
Take my advice. You ought to stay down.
Yes. Check this out.
I got you. Thank you. Happens to the best.
Planning out the dig site.
Ah, man, I'm so tempted.
Let's take him to the wasteland.
Victory.
That was an interesting round.
Play of the game.
Let's try that again. Anybody here? Anybody here play Overwatch? Drop your main in the chat. Who are you maining right now? I've been going hard on Ram. I love Genji, but he's not my best. Otherwise, it's definitely Cass. Support, I'm always either on Ana or Lucio. Those are my dudes.
I keep forgetting to calibrate my staff to your higher temperature.
Thanks for reminding me that I'm hot stuff.
More like the stuff of medical nightmares.
Five, four, three, two, one. Round one.
Let's go get him.
The objective.
My spirit grows strong.
Pain is inevitable.
Ah, cool. Ball.
Enemy seen. I see one. Enemy seen.
Oh boy.
I am here. I burn with purpose.
Oh my gosh.
Over there. My spirit blazes. My augmentations mount. Thank you. I'm hotter than a furnace.
Okay, not doing too bad.
Enemy seen.
Surrender to my will.
I mean, the game is free.
I am born again.
My power emanates.
It's a free to play game, so.
This ends now.
How foolish. Enemy seen.
Enjoying the view?
Augmentations out.
Enemy located.
Man, nothing wants to die in this game.
I see one.
Fire at will.
That was unfortunate. Oh, thank you. Thank you for the res.
My spirit grows strong. I'm on fire.
Heroes never die.
Show over here. Yuji no ken o kure! Ka! Yup.
Score 1-0.
You're the one making abominations.
Yeah, this sustain is
As the
crazy.
strongest woman in the world, you must see merit in pushing humanity's limits.
All I see is a fool.
How long it took?
Gullible mind.
The big thing is preparation, really. Oh, sorry, I'm speaking in the game. The big thing is preparation, just making sure you have everything you need before you get started. But, I mean, once I had all the parts, it took like a day. Like I said, set aside a few hours, and I was able to get it all done. It's just, you know, there's like a lot to it since you're building everything from scratch. But the benefit is you're not getting a bunch of extra junk in your computer that you don't want, and you typically end up saving money. There we go. So you can get a computer that works like something that's $2,000, but you only had to pay like maybe $1,500, and that's like, those are extreme numbers, but like you can get a good, oh boy, like a plenty great quality but yeah, I mean, like, and I mean, depending on what you're looking for, you can make a pretty decent computer, like $500. and it would be able to play pretty much anything you'd want. Not necessarily like max settings or whatever, but yeah, I mean, and the nice thing about building it yourself is, like, if he wants to save up his money and buy new parts, he can just replace them. So just start off with, you know, something simple, and then, you know, as he saves up money, he can always just replace whatever parts he wants. So that same computer will last you forever, and as certain parts you need to be changed, you just change them. It's super easy.
I will be the light that blinds them.
I am on fire.
But yeah, you can build a computer for the price of a console that works plenty great. Where are you? There he is. And then not only do you have something to play games, you've also got something that you can use for, like, productivity. Can't catch me.
My ultimate is charged.
Oh, got too close.
Keep coming. I'll keep building. I am here. Station twist.
I can't bring them back yet.
Each journey has its trials. On my way.
Surrender to my will.
Where's this guy?
Claiming the objective. Watch here.
Reassembled and ready. Area
I believe we got that back.
I see an enemy.
Time of hell will hide our enemy. I burn with purpose. Our enemy crater.
This hamster ball does not want to die.
Pain is inevitable.
Victory.
Good game, everybody.
Play of the game.
No, I'm not that good. I've been playing this game for a long time. This game go, man. It's been for a while. But I'm still playing it. Keep updating it, new heroes.
Traveling to Dorado.
I want to try something different here. Hanzo, let's do it.
Whoa, nice dude. I respect a man who puts his hair up.
It's more practical and quite dignified. Hello.
The eye will not fail.
Hello.
The hand will not flinch.
Joke.
Would you be my
Greetings. I have heard of your experiments. There is no honor in what you do.
Shimada, where do I know that name from? Oh, that's right. The family of criminals.
Unacceptable.
favorite part?
I am moving the place.
Enemy sighted.
Still untouchable.
fight it.
Personne n'échappe à mon regard.
Whoa.
It is not my time yet.
Hello there.
I'll find them. Enemy marked.
Why is he up there? Oh, he's gonna try and do an Earth Shatter up there.
You can't hide. I cannot give up yet.
Alright.
Fire at will. Dusting off. I am always ready to learn.
To my will.
We're outnumbered. Mind yourself.
Whoa. Hey, Chihuahua. Hey, what's up, Carson? Nice, man. Yeah, dude. Overwatch is, Overwatch is a lot of fun. It's a good one.
What has impeded the payload?
Taking flight. Arms away. Targeting hostile.
Yeah.
Redeploying.
Alright, I'll switch off.
You can't escape death. Why always stop? Beware the shadows.
Personne n'échappe à mon regard.
Dead need healing.
Nice, dude. What games are you playing right now?
A dark step. There's one. Death stops for no one.
I'm out.
Death appears.
Fire at will.
Oh, that was a good shot. Roblox, cool. I haven't played that one. It's a popular one though. Heard a lot about it.
Team kill.
Dead high. Hey.
Excuse me, sorry. There we go.
Your actions are. That payload is in our hair.
Pitiful.
Team kill.
Disappointing.
A bad omen comes.
I can hear them coming up here.
We are outnumbered. I feel the burn. The payload needs to be moved. Hello. Move the payload.
Personne n'échappe à mon regard.
The shadows coalesce.
Neighbor.
Pain is in
This ain't good.
Every soldier needs a cause. Might want to focus on keeping the payload. Stay frosty. Hey,
Move the payload.
30 seconds remaining.
over here.
There is no time. We attack now.
Got eyes on an enemy.
These guys are not doing a lot of healing.
Redeploying. Going up.
Play of the game.
Hey, that's me. That wasn't even on me though. That bubble saved me, and then the Baptiste saved me too. Alright. I'm gonna do a little bit of support, and then I'll probably call it for the evening. You know what other game is like low-key pretty good? Like way better than it should be. Pokemon Sleep. It sounds so stupid. The idea of it is so stupid. But it is so fun.
Arriving at Watchpoint Gibraltar.
I will break this world.
Hello. Sit down. Hello there. Greetings.
Over there.
Now traveling to Busan.
I will break this world.
Genial. Otro trabajo aburrido.
Each fusion attack strengthens the defenders, as a furnace hardens steel.
Five, four, three, two, one. Round one. Capture the objective.
How we doing, team? Oh. That was weird.
The objective is not
Get him. Get him.
I am grateful. You're welcome. I thank you.
I only be good to go.
You are needed here. Isaiah, thank you.
No, this game's been out for a while. For some reason, it doesn't feel old to me, though. Get him. Oh boy. Oh boy, that was bad. Yeah, this game came out. It was Overwatch 1 when it first came out. Just regular Overwatch then. They kind of did like a weird re-release. Now it's Overwatch 2, but it's still kind of the same exact game. It's had a very weird history. But, I don't know. It's been out for a long time and I still like it. I'm still having fun with it. Nope.
Best round lost. Score 0-1.
Young again.
Helping those in need is its own reward.
Are you scared? You need to learn to relax.
This will not be won without sacrifice. Be ready.
Children, behave.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 2. Capture the objective.
We can still move this around. Everyone, focus.
I have empowered you.
Eyes on the target.
Whoa.
I go
Sojourn
out
en route.
my terms.
Oh, thanks, man. That's nice. Yeah, I'm glad you enjoyed it, dude. like we're not doing enough damage.
Amid discord, we will find tranquility.
That feels much better.
On the objective. What are you doing? I am the Junker Queen.
It's go time.
Oh well.
Team kill. Defeat. Play of the game.
Suffer as I have. Take everything from them.
I will do one more support queue, then I'll probably call it for tonight.
We're here to be heard. Double. That drop too hard for you. Healing boost. I am on fire. Personal space. Back off. Follow through. Louder this time. This shit goes so hard.
Double kill. Double kill.
Let's do it faster. Oh, yes! The cut-toe! Get off! This is my favorite part. There goes the drop! Oh, let's break it! Damn! Let the healing sound watch over.
Double.
Whoa! Hands off! Too close!
Approaching the troop. Prepare for battle. Select your hero.
How we doing, team?
We're here to be heard. Another day, another mission. Man, I'm so excited. Follow through.
We should begin.
Boy. Have some Lucy oh.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Amp up this beast.
Attack on objective C.
All right, here we go. Heal to this beast. Party time, let's
burn me down.
Louder this time.
Over there!
Attaining the objective.
I feel this in my bones.
Ash here.
Hey. E aí? Let's do it fast.
Man, he's got a good shot.
Crank up the game.
Dang.
Hunter here.
Turn it up, turn it up.
Objective lost.
This dude will hear you up. Over there.
Oh shoot. Nope, I'm leaving.
Objective unlocked.
Come here and I'll fall back. Oh, you want to hear that?
Oh shoot.
Objective lost.
Time for a remix.
Objective
Trouble on
unlocked.
the point.
Yeah, this team ain't really synergizing.
Breaking me down just builds me up. Reported. No sweat. Just try again.
Another day, another bounty. Who's up to me up?
Objective
Enemies attacking the objective.
match point.
Another go, maybe. Immortality field deployed. Shields are run up. We should probably defend the objective. Enemy here. Got the victory fever. Thanks for the help. I spotted enemy. Hostile mark. They're going to need more minutes.
Objective captured.
Get out of there.
Advance to objective key.
Immortality beacon launched. Little medicine goes a long way.
Match
Let them up. He's performing. right up. Well, they're back for
Not
more.
yet. Immortality beacon in orbit.
冻住，不许走！
Taking the objective. Round up.
C'est sorti où, Neo?
太阳挂了！
I'm the cream of the crop.
I'm really feeling the heat.
You're completely healed.
Objective captured.
Everyone, to the next point.
No one can hold me down.
Now you see me? Now you don't. Watch out for that enemy. Get into the field.
Helden sterben nicht.
Step right up.
I've still got some biofuel in my tanks. Hey,
Defeat.
All right. Not the best games,
Play of the game.
but
冻住，不许走！
yeah. This mouse is a real deal. XM2w, 4K. This is probably going to be staying on my desk long term. This along with the Death Adder. I don't think they're going anywhere. I'll be sticking around. Yeah, I'll have a full review out pretty soon as I get more time in, a little bit more gameplay. Make sure I'm not missing anything weird with like kinks in the settings or anything like that. Yeah, so far no complaints. Pretty much everything I was expecting. I do kind of wish I got the white frost one instead of the regular plain white. That frosted look looks pretty cool. But yeah, y'all take care. God bless. I will catch y'all next time. All right, take it easy.